For Mr. Jordan.
You're from Bellingham?
Macias! I was going to say Macias. Jordan Macias, please! Thank you, thank you. Usually everyone gets it wrong, so it's nice that someone just asked. I've got Macias, Messias, which is like nice, because I'm like, bless you children, thank you very much. It's nice being in here. It's cool. I feel like I'm on the outside. This is like a home plate carpet thing. This is strike 3 for me, just like my DUIs. So yeah, I got choked out at an open mic the other day. It was fucking sick. It wasn't crazy. I was talking to another comedian. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna fight someone. I'm just gonna choke him out." And I was like, "But that means you have to like go behind him and stuff." He's like, "No. You just grab the jacket and then he just choked me out." I sounded like Robert Kennedy afterward. I was like, "You know what I think about that? That was a pretty good choke out, but I think I'm gonna be more independent and not sit next to you. Thank you." It was crazy. So yeah, my name's Jordan. I don't care if you know a girl named Jordan. Please don't tell me that. I don't care I don't know why people tell me that. I don't care if she spells it with a Y, and that's Jordan, not Jordan, okay? Thank you. My last name is Macias. For all those who don't speak Spanish, that is Mas More, C is chairs, so therefore I am Jordan More Chairs. Thank you. Thank you to the 2 people who speak Spanish. Thank you. I got the Mexican from my dad's side. My dad is a Mexican. He's so Mexican, his nickname is Sparky, because he steals cars. Because he steals cars. He's so Mexican that he got the same grass that they have at Dodger Stadium on his front lawn. Bermuda number 5. He is so Mexican that he named his favorite son after his favorite Dodger player, and that is why my brother's name's Jackie Robinson Macias. Fucking Jackie Robinson, guys. That's a thing. He was a stoic guy. He didn't say a lot to get his point across, but when he said something, he said something. One time I was fishing with him off a dock and I fell in the water and I was like drowning and stuff, and I just hear him go, "Jordan." And I looked up and he was sitting there with a cigar and he's like, "If I have to get rid of my cigar to rescue you, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And he taught me 2 things that day. 1, how to swim. 2, my life isn't worth a Cuban cigar. It's really funny though, because the other day I have a little French bulldog, because I'm from LA and that's what you do. And I was walking him by the water and he just took off. But French bulldogs are really dense, even though they're really small, so he couldn't swim. He got 5 feet out before he realized he was sinking, turned around and looked at me, and I was like, why do I want a Cuban cigar right now? More importantly, why do I have an erection? Yeah, he was a good dude. He was a good dude right up until he died. But it was 5 years ago. Relax, guys. My mom's dating now, which is a weird thing to say being 34. I didn't think that I would get the pleasure of being like, yeah, my mom's fucking. But she's out getting down with the get down. I feel bad for her though, because the last time that she was dating, Jimmy Carter was fucking up the gas shortage. So it's been a while. We were talking the other day, and she showed me her phone, and she's like, "What's this mean? How do I text this guy back?" And I was like, "Mom, don't worry. It just means that he likes you." And she's like, "Well, what do I say? What does it mean?" And I was like, "Mom, what's important right now is you stop showing me dick pics. We can get through the rest later, but right now, I mean, he looks like he's taking his vitamins, but." Besides the point. We're really close. We've always been really close. Me and my mom, like we made out once. Just me? Oh, you too. Okay, got it. I saw Indiana Jones at a very age that you shouldn't see Indiana Jones, and I was like, holy shit, you can kiss like that? Next time I have to kiss someone, that's how I'm gonna do it. Harrison Ford, hell yeah. And so flash forward to, the next day, and my mom's dropping me off at baseball practice, and she's like, "Okay, Jordy Poo." She calls me Jordy Poo. Shut up, don't look at me like that. She's like, "Okay, Jordy Poo, give me a kiss goodbye, mwah, mwah, mwah." And I was like, I got this. And so I ran 2 rows up the minivan, and I grabbed my mom's face. I looked at her in the eyes, didn't close my eyes, and just blah, 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 blah. And she slapped me. She slapped me. Didn't run her fingers through my hair, got the back of my neck. The best part, though, is my brother, Jackie Robinson Macias, was in the back with me. He was like, oh shit, you can kiss like that? Next time I have to kiss someone, that's how I'm gonna do it. And so my mom kicks my ass out of the car and she said, okay, Jackie Poo, you give me, which is weird, because at that point you're going back for seconds, right? Like, if one kid tries to make out with you, like, cut your losses, don't do it again, right? And so he, 2 rows, wham, 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 and she kissed him back. Jackie Robinson's always been the favorite. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that. I don't know if you can tell by the amount of tattoos of the microphone in my hand, but I am the middle child, thank you. And, it gives you a lot of hatred towards your sibling. My brother, Jackie Robinson specifically, because mostly because he has a great ass. My brother, my God, he's got a dump truck of an ass. And I just have this back that splits into 2 legs. It's for sure from the white side. That's not Mexican at all. And he's really arrogant about his ass. Like, he'll hit me up and be like, ha, you're the mailman's kid because you don't have a butt. And I'll be like, oh, ha, joke's on you. That means my dad is still alive. Plus, I'm saving a fortune on stamps. I also have a older sister who has had a super direct effect on my self-esteem, because when your sister with Down syndrome calls you retarded, you're just not going to recover from that at all. And it's weird because, like, growing up with someone with Down syndrome, you're not supposed to look at them. I don't look at my sister as someone who has Down syndrome. Like, that's my sister. She's a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. Like, oh, you're mean because she has Down syndrome. No, fuck you. She's my sister first. Down syndrome second. And so, like, growing up, like, I never saw it as, like, a problem. Like, she's got a part-time job. She speaks at her church. She does volunteer work. She knows Tim Tebow. Do you know? I don't know Tim Tebow. Fuck. And so, like, whenever someone's like, oh, you can't, I'm like, dude, I wish I had Down syndrome. Like, at least you could Airbnb it out on the weekends. I would rent it. I would rent that. I would totally have Down syndrome. That sounds great. And she's super vindictive too, dude. Like, one time I was like messing with her, like, ha, and she was like, I'll remember that. And I was like, shit. And we did a lot of stuff for, like, special needs. We put together, like, baseball teams and stuff. And one time we had like 10 teams. We called it the Special Needs World Series. Greatest day of my life. I got to announce it. First play of the game. Batter hits the ball to first base. First base fields the ball, sees the batter crying, throws it over the fence, home run. Batter hits the nos on the wheelchair and goes around the bases 5 times. 5 home runs, 1 at bat. Tell the major leagues to do that. It's not going to happen. Greatest day of my life, and I was having so much fun. And I was announcing, there was thousands of people there, and all of a sudden, in the middle of everything, a hand comes up and grabs the microphone, and there's my sister, and she yells into the microphone in front of thousands of people, "Chicken pussy!" Now, I don't know how much experience you guys have with people yelling chicken pussy into your microphone, but I had to look back for clarity. I had a whole bunch of people, and I looked back at my father, my uncle, and everyone else, and they're on the floor laughing. And then you hear it echo through the PA system, and everyone else starts laughing, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look back, and there's my sister with Tim Tebow, and she's like, no one's gonna believe you. Bam. And left. That's why I'm the middle child. Because I can't. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's the greatest day ever. Get flipped off by her and Tim Tebow. What a day. Where am I at? 8:58. I just moved here from Los Angeles. It was a definite change. It's hard being around comedians in Washington because, like, comedians in LA are so different. Like, the only difference between a comedian and a homeless person in Los Angeles is their Crocs match. I like that secondary laugh. Yeah. But it's strange though, because, like, I'm so used to doing shows in LA. You don't do shows like with muggles, like with actual people. It's like other comedians and like their buddies who are also comedians. So, like, when I got up here, I was like, you people care? What am I doing here? But it's tight. I like Washington. Washington's sick as fuck. Like, Mount Rainier is tight. Mount Rainier's all by itself too. Mount Rainier just fucking mountain. Rainier don't fuck around, dude. Like, we got mountain gangs in California. They're called ranges, but fuck you. Those are mountain gangs. They're sitting there like, Sierra Madres, puto! They don't fuck around, dude. That's just fucking, yeah, that's my mountain humor. So dumb. Okay. So, perfect timing. All right, I'm married. And the shitty part about that is, someone told me the other day, I don't look like I'm married. And I was like, that's a really weird way to start off my first prostate exam, but we can work with it. We just got back from vacation recently. I'm sorry, my wife makes more money than me. We just got back from my wife's vacation recently. Thank you. We were in Japan. That place is fucking crazy. My favorite part about Japan is the suicide. I'll let you guys sit in that. Suicide. The #1 cause of death in males from a certain age, because everything else is so much safer, you're not gonna die, except by yourself. Suicide. It's a great thing. Check it out in Japan. But it's weird too, because like in the train, everyone is like, if you look across and there's 5 people, 3 of the 5 people are asleep because it's so safe. Like there's children like yay big on the train by themselves, like hanging out. Like it's fine, but it's you accept it more because you don't see any creepy guys with turtlenecks and ponytails, right? Like there's no weirdo white guys. It's all like polite little Asian guys. And you're like, they're not gonna do shit. This is fucking great. And I walked into a Pokemon store and then I saw a white guy with a ponytail, glasses, and turtleneck, and I was like, you get the fuck out of here, dude. And he looked at me. He's like, I was gonna say the same thing to you. I was like, okay. We're on the same team. But yeah, she makes it's tough. Being with someone who makes so much, she makes a lot of money. Like her annual salary makes my annual salary look like the funny checks that Donnie Cheeto was writing me during the pandemic. You know what I mean? Fucking gnarly. So it's tough being with someone who makes a lot of money while all you do is make these bad jokes. So, but I try to like make it, you know, I try to contribute without contributing money because I don't have that. So what I'll do is I'll just spend all day just cleaning the apartment. And it works perfectly for her. Thank you. Yes! Yeah! House for life. I know.
You got it.
So I know I got it. I have a cleaning philosophy. It is easier to maintain a clean house than it is to clean a dirty house. Is your house dirty? Married as fuck, lady, leave me alone. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend all day just cleaning the apartment, and it works perfectly for my wife, because she'll spend all day telling me I did it fucking wrong. Yep. There's the married guy. There he is. There's my target market, the 1%er. Relax. Whoa, that got weird. Okay. We'll go back to the married stuff. Sorry about the social commentary. But yeah, so I got a little bitter about it though, and she got mad. One day she came up and she was like, honey, I'm sick and tired of waking up every day and seeing dirty dishes in the sink. And I was like, honey, stop waking up. Yeah. Got it. We actually just had our gender reveal party, guys. We just had our gender reveal party. Thank you. We did the ball thing. Just reminder that usually gets more laughs, but it's fine. We did the baseball thing where you get the blue smoke for the boy and the pink smoke for the girl, and then like the purple for like the non-binary. Fuck you guys! That deserves more! I was inclusive without being derogatory. I had to Google what pink and blue make. Go to hell. So back to the ball thing. So she tosses it up. Family and friends are everywhere, and I hit it out like graphene, which is perfect because this is home plate, just gone. But the smoke was white, and everyone's like, "Is it a girl or is it a boy?" And we were like, "It's an abortion."
It's so good, isn't it?
It's so good. Well, I'll leave you guys with one more. You guys want the worst one?
Yeah!
So I put my dog down last week.
Okay.
This is your fault. This is your fault.
Put my dog down last week. And the crazy thing is, I cried more when I put my dog down than when I put my dad down.
There.
Because my dog would actually play catch with me. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.